Hi there, Ms. Shaheen here, and today we are going to talk about why we cite our images that we find online. And we are going to start with just a basic search of a super adorable animal for a hypothetical job you might start over the summer. Now, we are going over the AASL standard, so this is going to be um, create, engage, and then we're talking about ethically reusing others' works and acknowledging authorship. And I'm going to focus solely on MLA for this. So, how do we look up an image, which is the normal way you normally look it up? So, let's just look up puppy because let's say your hypothetical job is going to be creating a pet grooming business. So, you look up your animals and oh, how adorable! Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's go see our more images here. So, it takes us into our Google Images. These are super cute and it makes you want to adopt them, right? Right. Okay, so if I go to tools, I have some more things that pop up down here. I can change my size if I'd like. I can go large or small. I can change the color. I can change the color of the dog. So if I wanted a white dog, obviously I'm not going to get a blue dog, but I'm going to get a picture with a lot of blue in it. So maybe a blue background like a sky, green, you're going to have grass. And then usage rights. This is going to be where we have a label for reuse with modification, label for reuse, label for non-commercial reuse with modification, and non-commercial reuse. So both of these, the non-commercials, that is going to be where you are not making money off of this. So this is something that you could use for school, but you can't make money. So this is not what you need for your job. So let's go reuse with modification because again, this is the job we're talking about. And you have all of these super adorable pictures. And the only reason why I say modification over just regular reuse is because if you're gonna put any font or text over it, that's gonna be a problem because that is how you modify it. If you just do label for use, it's gonna be different. So if you're gonna put, let's say, a cute talking bubble next to this little dog in a teacup that says, hey, cute, I'm cute, buy me, then you're definitely going to need to do the modification. So we're going to do this super adorable puppy right here. And that's going to lead us to Wikimedia. Now at this point, some of you might just copy paste this picture and then you're going to copy and paste this link. But that is not how we cite. Google is a search engine. So let's go visit right here, the website. This is going to take us to Wikimedia. So now what I have to do is I am going to have to cite all of this information. Now, what I have given you is right here. This is a digital citation, and I have it open right here already. So these are the 6 pieces of information that we are going to need. Now, I've already filled this out for us, but all you're going to do is just find it, copy and paste it in this order. Our author's name, if I go back to the picture, I have right here, Jonathan Kriz. We're going to go last name first. Even if you have a very strange name listed here, a name that you know is not right, maybe it's like Robot Beep Boop 7, that's the name that you're going to list. So I have the name Jonathan Kriz right here. And then we have to give the name of the image, which I have the file name right here, Kriz Puppy. But let's say we don't have that name, then you can go down if there's a description, or if that description's super long, you can just type in what you see. So I have Kriz Puppy because that's the picture's name, right? I need to make a little adjustment there. We put that in quotation marks. And now I have where it came from. Now ours came from Wikimedia. And Wikimedia Commons is going to be full of these amazing pictures. So all of these pictures, they are going to be free, as it says right here. It's a free media repository. So we've got all of these great Creative Commons. So we are able to use this, but when I look, it says we have to attribute the work to say how we are using it. All right. So I'm going to make sure I'm attributing right. So Wikimedia is our website title. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to put this in italics because that's what my instructions say to do. And Wikimedia is also my publisher. Now the difference is going to be, let's say you want to cite something from the school's website, that is going to be your website title. but if it's from the district, that's going to be the publisher. So this would be school, this one would be district. Now I have to find the date, and I'm going to list it here. Let's say that it doesn't have a date. You can do in.d, and that's fine too. But we have a date listed, and I abbreviated October, and then I copied and pasted the URL and a period at the end, and ta-da! That is our final product. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So that is what we have. So if I go back to our Padlet, why is it that exactly we cite images? Well, we're going to cite because we want to make sure that credit is given where credit is due. Somebody made that image, and I know that if you had taken a picture of an adorable puppy, you wouldn't want someone halfway across the world using your picture and making money off of it without you knowing about it. So what I've given you is a couple guides. This one right here, this is Temple University's. They have, a very basic thing explaining how to cite images. Attribution, this is any visual arts, not just going to be pictures that we have online. And it talks about Creative Commons, which we'll get into in a second, but still you should give all of the information just in case that Creative Commons, if that picture ever disappears, you still have access to all of that. Okay, we also have a blog entry right here. Goes over exactly what I just did, how to cite pictures from the internet. And again, we're focusing on MLA, so this is some examples that they've shown. I've given you EasyBib, which is like a fill in the blank. And the only issue that I have with EasyBib is we're really tempted to just copy and paste the link into this bar that's about to pop up, but I don't want you to do that because it doesn't cite it correctly. Instead, you should be citing it by hand, and they give you exactly what I had just given you as to how to do this. Because we're doing a digital image, don't forget that. Okay, so now we have Creative Commons. This is a great video explaining why and what Creative Commons is and how important it is. It's a really cool one. It's one of those draw as you go, and it talks about Creative Commons licensing. So I highly suggest you watch that. This is going to be Creative Commons pictures that you are able to use. So obviously sign up. And these are ones that you can definitely use. So if I want to, again, search for a puppy. So I want a commercial and I also want to modify it. And that will lead me to looking at puppies. Oh, I don't want music though. Oh, because it thinks I want music. I don't want music. Okay, so I want images instead. So puppies. Yes, you can definitely search Creative Commons music to put in the background of videos. So this is taking me actually to Flickr, so I can look at pictures of puppies that show up here, which we've got a lot of puppies that come up. All right, so then another one we use is Pexels. And this is another one that we are able to use for free because they are Creative Commons and you can use them for any legal purpose you want to. The cool thing about doing this is you don't have to attribute, but I still would keep an attribute just so you know where it's from. And you can do the exact same thing. You can look up puppies here. This is another how to find pictures online. Basically another blog entry. And it tells you other maybe sites that I haven't given you on the Padlet. So it's kind of your call. We also have Read Write Think. This is a great website. Your teachers probably have used this. And this goes through a scavenger hunt. And then we also have SlideShare, and this is going to be a librarian that is posting this. So again, we are citing images because it's important to give credit where credit is due. So I hope everybody has a great day.